Isang malungkot na balita, Dr. Willie Ong isa-isa nang tinatawagan ang kanyang mga kaanak at mga mahal sa buhay at malalapit na kaibigan upang muling makausap at tila para na rin makapagpaalam hanggat may pagkakataon pa. Ito ang ibinahagi ng kanyang inaanak na si Juninho Padilla. Ngayong araw ng Martes, September 17, ibinahagi ni Juninho ang naging conversation nila ni Doc Willie na kanyang ninong. Makikita sa mga larawang ibinahagi na nalalagas na ang buhok ni Doc Willie epekto na rin ng chemotherapy sa kanyang sakit na cancer. Malungkot na kwento ni Juninho, tinawagan siya ni Doc Willie dahil anya baka daw di na siya ulit matawagan nito sa mga susunod na araw. Ayon sa captions ni Juninho, surprise morning call from Ninong Doc Willie Ong from Singapore. Laban lang po. Doc Willie, anong balita sayo? Bonito, ito nung ginaya ka nag-vlog podcast na din Doc Willie. Okay yan, political talk, picture tayo, sabay tanggal sombrero. Nagkikimo na ako, Bonito, laban lang nong. Doc Willie, tinawagan lang kita, baka di na kita matawagan uli. Bonito, nung gagaling ka pa, laban lang nong. Marami naman ang nagpaabot ng kanilang mensahe para sa agarang paggaling ni Doc Willie. Samantala ngayong araw din ng Martes nang ibinahagi ni former Manila Mayor Isko Moreno na dinalaw niya sa Singapore ang kaibigan at dating running mate sa eleksyon, nagpakuha pa ng larawan ang dalawa, captions ni Yorme. Nagkita kami ni Doc Willie Ong here sa Singapore. Mahina pa siya at marami pang chemo sessions ang gagawin sa kanya. His message to all his followers and those who believed in him, mahal daw niya mga kababayan natin Pilipino at hanggat malakas siya hindi daw siya titigil ng tulong sa taong bayan at sa bansa hanggang sa dulo.
Delirious, high fever. They check my WBC. Sabi niya, paano ka nabuhay? Your WBC is 0. My BP was low. 85/60, dehydrated, sepsis, vasodilation of the artery from possibly E. coli. Ow! Sakit niya. Sakit niya. Sakit ng bukol. Kamusta po sa mahal kong followers? How are you? Update ko lang po kayo sa condition ko, ha? Walang iyakan muna, buhay pa naman ako. So today, ginagawa ko tong video, September 11, 2024. What time is it? 11 a.m.
10 a.m.
Okay, 10 a.m. Parang may transformation po sa akin, hindi ko alam. Parang, alam niyo, gabi-gabi, parang may pumapasok na spirito dito, hindi ko alam ano nangyayari. At meron ako mga nakikita, kukwento ko sa inyo. Sabi nga nila, yung mga may cancer patients, I have sarcoma. Para sa mga doktor, you can use me as your case study din, ha? Okay lang po, hindi ako magagalit. I will allow it. Use Doc Willie Ong case study. Ganito yan. My diagnosis is sarcoma. One of the most hardest cancer to treat. It is 16 centimeter by 12 centimeter by 13 centimeter hidden inside my abdomen. The cancer situated itself in a very tricky and devious manner. It started from the T10, T11 spine. It grew to 16 centimeters. This sarcoma, it is so destructive. It blocked half of my esophagus. See, it is hard to swallow. Ayaw pumasok. Bukod sa, hindi ko tinatawag na salbahe ang cancer, ha. Pinilak niya yung esophagus ko. Tapos ang ginawa ng sarcoma, inipit niya yung aking right atrium. It also blocked my right atrium, almost compressing my heart. Look at my veins. And worst of all, you know what happened? This sarcoma is almost closing my inferior vena cava. My feet, grade 3 edema, swollen feet yesterday. Today, grade 1 edema only. See, grade 1 edema. Grade 1, grade 2, up to here. It's a pitting edema. See, it's a pitting edema. Look at my legs. It's pitting edema. Tisa, tama na. Nakakatakot na yan. So, I will show you. Sa lahat po na may cancer, I will speak in English. So, everybody in the world will be inspired. If you have cancer, you have to fight. I have one of the best doctors this morning. I am not saying they are the best, we are not the best, or Philippines is the best. It does not matter. But maybe there is some God's will that brought me here. Because when I saw all the beauty and strength, the speed, the coordination, and the brain power, everything here, ooh, it's like everything here is happening. Fast speed, fast speed. Here, in 2 days, they will get all your labs ready. On the 3rd day, they will kill the cancer. So on the 3rd day, I had the first chemo. The problem, I am admitted right now for one of the side effects of chemo, which is low WBC, which led to my condition now. You will be very surprised sa mga doktor po dyan. And for those doctors and health workers watching, my diagnosis right now is neutropenic sepsis. So, ano po, what I should do as cancer patient, I was given this regimen, doxorubicin, but my hair, it fell a lot. But they say all this hair will fall off. So look at it while I still have hair. I also took cisplatin, the IV. That's why everything I eat is metallic. I have sores because chemotherapy, they say, is a poison. It kills the cancer cells, but it also will kill some of your healthy cells. But the issue right now is we have to attack the cancer. The 16 cm mass, doctor says it is inoperable. Too many blood vessels already attached to it. I thought last week I was dead already. In the Philippines, I do not know if I will live or I will die. This is not about issue about country. Wala po. Parang God's will lang to. So, you judge, you bash, you do. Sa akin lang if you pray for me, I think I will get well. If you keep on bashing me, I think I will die. I think I got all this pain from negative thoughts, negative emotion, from all the hurt, from all the bashing I got from the 2022 vice presidential campaign. I got so many bashing. I just ran for vice president. What did I do wrong? I did not do anything wrong. I love every one of you.